Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by and checking out what we got going on here in the garage. Today we're back on the old Cub Cadet GT2300. We're going to drop the deck and clean it, sharpen the blades, and we're also going to finish tightening up that steering in the back there where we couldn't get to the bolts the last time. So hang out and we'll get busy. Alright y'all, I'm going to start out here. We got the old chain hoist going because my gantry, for one, isn't wide enough for a 52-inch deck. And with these casters on the front, there and there, it gets caught. So we're going to use the chain hoist, get this thing lifted up, get the deck out from underneath of it, and then we'll work on getting that steering tightened up and getting the deck ready. Alright y'all, to get this mower deck off, first thing we got to do, get this PTO shaft off of here. And there's a slide collar right here. You got to pull back and then slide that shaft off there. I don't know if I can do it with you guys here. It's pretty tight quarters for me. So I'm going to try. And if you guys get in my way, I'll have to remove you. So hang on and we'll try to get that collar slid back and whew. Alright, that collar slid back. She looks pretty rusty, so I need to move my light. Hopefully that don't interfere with you guys. Oh, there she goes. Alright, we got her. Now, I'm going to pull that shaft apart and stuff after I get this deck off of here. But I'm going to put grease on that. When you guys are doing stuff like this, like PTO shafts and stuff like that, caliper slide pins and stuff for brake pads or brakes and stuff, don't use Never Seez. Never Seez is great on bolts. It won't let the stuff corrode, but on shafts and stuff that you have to slide apart in that, Never Seez dries up, and because it's crusty and hard, not hard, but gooey, and it makes it a pain in the butt to get stuff apart a lot of times. Use regular old grease. So, alright, let's move on to the next part, to getting this deck off here. Alright y'all, the next part is pulling these pins here, pulling them out. I'm going to need both hands to do it. So that's what I'm going to do next. There's one on each side in the back, and that will release the back part of the deck. And up front, right here, you guys can see, if my light will stay, right there. Yeah, right there. There's a lever right here that you push down, and then this part of the deck mount will slide out. So, alright, let me get that done, and we'll bring y'all back. Alright y'all, we got this deck cleaned up. From what I can gather and count, there's 11 grease fittings on this thing. One on each one of the spindles. There's one there, one right there on that spindle, one on the pivot there, the belt tensioner pivot, one out there, and then there's one on the pivot rod for the caster, and one on the caster wheel itself there, and one on that side, or one on each one of those two, the pivot pin and then the caster wheel. And then there's one in the U-joint, one in the slip yoke joint, and then one back here in that U-joint. So I think there's 11 of them. And there's side panels that cover this spindle and this spindle. I don't think I'm going to put them back on. I might run them once without it. Those things were completely packed full of grass and stuff, and there's no way to get it out because it's tapered on each end. So it just packs back in there like a dead end hole. So I know it's a safety thing. Y'all do what you want, but like I said, I think I'm gonna try it once without the deck or without the covers on, and hopefully it's a lot easier to clean out. So, all right, I'm gonna put this off to the side, and then we're gonna jump over and get that steering going. All right, y'all. Here's that rear mount for that steering pivot. So I got me a couple wrenches here. We're gonna see if we can't get this thing broke loose and off of there. Maybe. Oh, yeah. I think the first thing I'm going to do is just loosen them, see if I can push it out and get a wrench box end up in there without getting it stuck. And if I can't, then we'll take it completely off. Yeah, let's see. Nope. Nope, she's not going to have enough room to get up in there. And nope. Alright. I'm going to finish taking them brackets off, and then we'll bring you back after I get it all tightened up. Alright, y'all, I just took that one front bolt out, and gives me plenty of room to get back up in there now. Alright. Awesome. Good and tight. Good and tight. That's the German torque spec. So, alright. Grab this bolt down here on the floor I dropped. See if we can't flip this thing back up in here. Maybe. The wheels turned on me. Thinking maybe I should have took the back one out. There we go. Got my nut. Good nut. Alright, I'm going to tighten them back up. And once we get it done, then we'll bring you back again. Alright, y'all. When you got that tightened up, ain't no slop in that left. The only slop I see left in the steering is the pivot where the axle goes through. It's letting the axle move just a little bit. It's not real bad. I don't think it'll affect the steering as bad as what all these other loose stuff was. So yeah, we got her all cleaned up. Or all tightened up. I'll bring you around the other side here and show you where these backside of them bolts were and why I was having trouble getting on them. So, alright, see if I can get you guys up in there and see. Widen out a little bit. Right there, those two bolts you see right there are the ones that hold that on. And I don't know if you guys can tell or not in that picture. Let me move it up here. Like this front one here, there's a bracket right here, right up along that side, that I thought it was a welded nut, but it's not. So, and you can get wrenches on these, but you can't get a socket on them. Well, you can get a socket on the front one, but not the back one because of these lines are right here in the way. So that's okay. We got her tightened up. So degreased, or not degreased, just blew all the grass and stuff out of back around that transaxle and stuff. there was a pile of it back in there. So got it good and cleaned out. So next thing we need to do on this thing, which will be another different video, is, and if you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments, changing the hydraulic oil in the transaxle and doing a service on the engine. And then we should be good to go. So, alright, I'm going to shoot some lube up in some of these non-greasable pivots and stuff. Get that kind of lubed up while I got this thing lifted up in the air. And you wouldn't have to lift this thing up in the air to tighten those bolts up or to get them out. I did it so it's easier for me to get the camera in here and, you know, give you guys a nice view. I was going to do it just laying on the ground, but like I said, I can't get the camera and stuff up in there and show you guys what's going on if, you know, it's that low to the ground. But it is doable just by removing the mower deck. And honestly, it probably would have been doable without removing the mower deck if I would have just jacked the front end up and dropped the deck as low as it would possibly go. But that's neither here nor there. I needed to take the deck off to clean it anyways, so alright. Alright, let me finish this up and we'll bring you back. Alright y'all, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys learned something about how to take the deck off of a Cub Cadet GT2300 series tractor. And also hope you learned how to tighten up the steering on them. At least that problem. I appreciate you all watching. The only thing we have left to do on this tractor here is do a engine oil and filter swap, or switch swap, whatever you want to call it, and service the hydrostatic transmission with a new filter and new fluid. If that's something you guys want to watch, want to see, let me know. We'll throw the camera up and we'll do that. I'll show you how to do it. Other than that, appreciate you all watching. We've been getting some new subscribers. Really appreciate that. So if you would please hit that like button, hit the share, leave me a comment down below if you liked this video, or if you didn't like the video, tell me why you didn't like it. Either way, leave me a comment. I like them. I'll read them all. So alright, that's going to do it for today, y'all. Remember, Sunday live stream, 7 p.m. Sunday nights. Come on in, hang out. If you got questions, we got answers. So appreciate you all watching again, and we'll catch you all on the next one. And remember, keep wrenching.